Hackers, one's in the chat. Let's go.
What's up?
Can you believe it? We actually made it to New York City, not too far away from where Glenn lives in New Jersey. Is that right?
That's right, New Jersey. Actually, I'm in Connecticut now. So yeah. I'm like a roamer. I just go everywhere.
I'm glad you brought your friends with you. Explain who we have behind us. Who's all this?
We've got the best hackers in all of the tri-state area. New York, New Jersey. Who's here from Jersey? New York. New York. There we go. Who's here from Connecticut? Anywhere else? Pennsylvania.
Who traveled the furthest to get here? Who traveled?
Here from Pennsylvania.
Right here.
Right here.
Unbelievable. We got some true hackers in the building.
The Amish need good music, man.
So we're hanging out here at the Hard Rock Cafe, just a few blocks away from the Times Square, and I just got to get a feel for this place. I got to feel the New York vibes. I got to build a New York crate, and I figured we'd just bring all the best DJs and hackers into one room and build a really awesome playlist for the audience and reward these people for making the travels. You all came so far that everybody here, y'all can cheer for yourselves. You get lifetime access to the banger button. The banger button. And 11 of you.
Tell us what the banger button is.
Well, why don't you tell us what the banger button is?
Because I've had a few drinks already. And the banger button, I like to call the banger button your DJ co-pilot.
Your DJ co-pilot.
Your DJ co-pilot. You don't really need them unless you really need them.
Okay.
You're crashing, you're burning, the plane's going down. Mm-hmm. You pull up the co-pilot. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
It's the banger button, and it's really one of the most amazing tools we've received so far from our friend Glenn, who is born and raised right here in New York. He built the banger button, and this is probably our most diverse kit and probably our easiest to understand tool we've ever built. Beginner DJs, advanced DJs, it's for everybody.
I think it's for everyone. Like I said, it's just a great tool to kind of reinforce, help you find that next track when you just it just gives you ideas. It helps you remember those songs that are in your own library that you own already. And how do we get those tracks to surface up things that you haven't thought about in years? It's just there to kind of inspire you and help you organize a little bit as well, because we have streaming integration as well now.
Yep, Apple, Tidal, and Spotify. It's all inside the banger button, and you're all going to get a free QR code to scan and receive this for free tonight, along with 11 people. I will hand select 11 people. Here's the way this works. We have built a crate already, and if everybody goes to their website right now on their phone, crateoftheweek.com, that's anybody on the screen right now or anybody behind me, crateoftheweek.com, we're all going to add a New York crate. Now, the ones who receive the 11 highest votes, pay attention, the ones who receive the 11 highest votes will receive lifetime access to Crate Hackers. In other words, as long as we keep the doors open, you'll be there, and you don't have to pay a dime. So start voting, add a song right now. I'll put it on the screen. In fact, let's just share it right now and see what the number one song is. If you head to crateoftheweek.com, currently we're building a New York crate. You know, we get this a lot. We talk about, my market's different, or my playlist is different than your playlist, or it depends. I get that. Well, prove it. Show it to me now. Tell me the songs that work for the East Coast. And we're going to do that with your help tonight, and we're going to pass it around from one person to the next. The ones who receive the highest votes, not only will you be the best DJs in New York, in my opinion, but you're also going to be a lifetime hacker. You down? One's in the chat? One's in the chat? You with us? All right. Let's bring in our guests one at a time, and I'm just going to build this crate with some local hackers. What's your name?
DJ KC.
DJ KC, tell me your story.
What story you want to know?
What's it like to be a New York DJ?
Start from birth? I was about to say starting in 1985 at 2:45 p.m.
Being a DJ in this market's got to be wild.
Yeah, it is. It's not hard, but you got to know what you're doing. There's a lot of people out there, especially in Brooklyn. There's a lot of DJs in Brooklyn, so you just got to know how to, work your crate, work your music, and understand the crowd. That's about it.
What would be the advice for somebody who is from a small town, maybe wants to DJ in New York? I mean, what's one advice you'd give?
Know the New York music. That's it. That's right. Know your New York music. That's it.
Well, we're going to put him to the test right now and see the first song choice today. What was the track you are adding to our crate tonight? Yeah.
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
All right. Which track in particular? Juicy?
I got Hypnotize.
Hypnotize. We all think of Hypnotize. Is that a good track? Yeah? All right. Very good. CrateOfTheWeek.com. Head over there right now. Give it up for our first hacker. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Swap seats with me. Bring somebody else in. Anybody? I had number 2 coming in. Who was it? The gentleman behind us here. Yeah, come grab a seat with us. How we doing? 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 Welcome to the Hard Rock Cafe. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Akeem. I am born and raised and live in New York.
New York. All right. All right.
That's you.
You're also a teacher as well. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm a special education middle school teacher.
Oh, wow. Okay. How many up and coming DJs in your class?
As many as there want to be.
Yeah. You would try to inspire the younger ones?
You can, their interests are pulled. AI is really getting a hold of them, but we're trying our best to keep them, thinking for themselves and exploring other topics and interest.
That's a whole topic in itself, AI in the classroom and, music in general and how AI is pumping out over 1 million songs a day. What are your thoughts of that?
I didn't know it was that much.
It's 1 million songs per day.
Ooh, yeesh. It's going to be hard to fight that.
It is. And that's why we chose as a hacker community we got to save dance floors, honestly. If we have 1 million songs out there, we're going to fall apart. We're going to not have any connection whatsoever. So I think if we build a crate for each city, we're at least making some progress. So add the one song to the New York crate.
So I'm going to keep it simple. You get the ladies on the dance floor, you get a dance floor. So I'm going to go with Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. Simple, easy. Get them dancing. We follow them.
All right. Well, you add that song to the list, and if you get enough votes tonight, you're getting lifetime access to Crate Hackers. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pose this to anybody out there watching us on the stream tonight. If you can outvote or beat these DJs, I'll give you a lifetime access as well. I'm feeling pretty generous. One's in the chat. Get over here, Jamie. Get over here, Jamie. Get over here, Jamie.
Do I get a membership?
Jamie,
God, I'd love one.
Jamie, you're already lifetime. Give it up for Jamie Perez, y'all.
Yeah. Hi, friends.
Jamie, how far did you travel tonight?
Well, I only live 45 minutes, but with traffic, it took me like 2.5 hours.
I can't even imagine. What is it like to DJ in the heart of downtown? How much time do you have to take out of your day just to even do a wedding down here?
Well, it kind of depends on what they have booked, but we usually give ourselves 4 to 8 hours before start time to get set up.
I can't even imagine this lifestyle. Y'all are cut from a different cloth here. Just stronger,
We do our best.
harder. How are the dance floors here?
I would say it's a mixed review. Kind of depends on the event you're doing, though. Like, I do mostly mitzvahs, so sometimes the kids are really into it, or they're just super jaded and they're over it, to be honest.
Yeah, more tucked away at their phones
Or
nowadays.
tucked away at their phones. That is
Yeah.
the worst.
What's it going to take to get the kids back on the dance floor? Is there one song you think would just bring them all back?
Kids like the mumble rap of today. I'm super not a fan, but that is what they like.
Yeah, well, think about a song you're going to add. I'll also give you a chance to give away some of these free DJ.style necklaces shortly. In fact, go ahead and start.
We've got them here.
Toss these out to our members here.
The giveaway queen is in the house. Who wants a necklace?
In the meantime, what up? DJ Nick Nystrom, glad to see you. Hey, Sir Nick Fetch, glad to see you as well. Joel Ashton, Jared Berglund also recommends Juicy by Biggie. I'm glad you could interact with us in chat. I'm glad that you're here with us. If you can't be with us in real life, that's all good. It's all good. CrateOfTheWeek.com. Who wants to join us next? Who wants to take the seat? Anybody? Come on up. Get over here. Jamie will be right back with us shortly. We're hanging out live in New York City at the Hard Rock Cafe, and we're simply trying to rescue dance floors. That's all it is. We go from city to city every single month, and we try to find songs that just activate, that move, that get the kids off their phones. We are professional DJs. How many professional DJs do we have in this squad? Yeah? Quite a few. All right. Well, we're here to talk to them. What's your name?
My name is Tommy Cavanides, and I'm a DJ based in Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. How much of a subway trip is that?
It's about an hour away. Not too shabby.
I'm glad you could be here tonight. I'm glad you could be here. We had a chance to talk a little bit earlier. Talk to me about New York. Talk to me about being a DJ, and add a song to the crate.
All right. Well, New York is special because there's a lot of DJs, but everyone's doing something different, and you never know what you're gonna, get yourself into. I myself, I probably don't DJ the kind of events that most people DJ. I'm an international Greek DJ where I get to DJ church events and weddings and baptisms, but it's all a completely different a style of music than what I'm about to suggest. That being said, there's one song that I'm going to suggest that's going to save your dance floor, and you can never go wrong with Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Dancing Queen by ABBA. Do we agree? Is that still hitting pretty hard? Dancing Queen? Dancing Queen?
You can never go wrong.
You're right. Yeah, all ages, they can definitely hit. And I think Gimme Gimme, Man After Midnight.
That was another one, yeah.
Very much. A Greek DJ out of Queens. I could vibe with this guy. I really could. I could learn so much from this. Doing even those kind of mitzvahs and such, I think that we could learn a lot from. We could learn a lot from all international styles. And this is a melting pot right here. New York, you get all styles.
That's exactly what it is. It's a melting pot, like I said, and we said earlier. In Queens, you have everything. You got Flushing, where you have the Asian community. You got Astoria, where there's a lot of Greeks, there's Italians. You got Jackson Heights, there's a lot of Hispanics and Latinos. And so, like, music is everywhere. And if you want to know Latino music, go to Jackson Heights. You want to know what the latest K-pop is, go to Flushing. You want to know, it's
man, you the city that never sleeps. Along with the music. Thank you for hanging out with us. One's in the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Who's taking the seat next? Brian, come on up, buddy. Brian, come on up. Keep the votes coming. Crateoftheweek.com. Crateoftheweek.com. We got a request coming in from Chris Wu. Donna Summers, Hot Stuff. Now, again, I want to paint the picture, right? I want to paint the picture here. That's a good song choice here. That is very Studio 54. I want you to paint a picture. What up, Brian?
What up, baby?
Oh, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. Welcome to New York. Well, welcome back to New York.
We're back in New York once again, and we're building a New York crate. Studio 54, disco. That was a fun time. Is there anything taking place? What's replacing that now?
Well, actually, all those samples are still getting used today. So I feel like everything that was popular at one point has a circle of life to come back at some other point. I feel it's like a 10 to 20 year recycle, and then that beat gets reused in something else.
It does. And I feel like disco had its moment, but there's something that kind of comes into New York that replaces it. So while it was the glamour and glitz of Studio 54, are festivals taking off here? Are underground clubs taking off? What's the
underground clubs for New York? I think have been a thing since probably the 90s. Like that was like you had the grunge clubs, you had the hip hop clubs. You actually had some clubs in the city, like the Tunnel, that used to have different rooms inside the same club, and depending on what you wanted. When you were at the Tunnel, you get to go into those specific rooms, and you had a house DJ for your specific music choice.
Whoa!
So that was pretty dope.
What were the dirtiest? Darkest.
I was the hip hop guy, so like you never really caught me in the EDM rooms or anything like that. I was pure hip hop, 90s, 2000s. That's my comfort zone. So
well, that's a good segue into our crate. We're talking New York, obviously East Coast. Is there a song you want to add to tonight's playlist?
So I actually view him as one of the top 5 underrated New York rappers of all times, and I'm gonna go with DMX. Okay. DMX. Now. You're probably going to think I'm going to say Party Up because that's the one everyone drops, right? But I'm going to flip it on this one, and I'm going to say Rough Riders Anthem, the remix. Because if you know that song, and if you're from New York, if you were in the clubs in the 90s and 2000s, or I should say 2000s, when that beat dropped, that first sound, you knew exactly what song was coming on, and you thought Party Up used to tear up the clubs, Rough Riders Anthem was it, especially the remix.
This guy is through and through New York, and honestly, one of our close friends here at Crate Hackers. In case you are not quite aware and haven't put 2 and 2 together, this is the creator of Simple Systems. Now, if you're trying to make your life a little more simple, and obviously, you got a lot of things going on here in New York. You got a bunch of clients, you have a bunch of contracts that you have to wrangle. Simple just makes life easier for the DJ.
Yeah, man, that's what a lot of people don't know. Like when people, it's either you know me as Brian Styles as the DJ, or you know me as Brian McGann, the simple guy. Some people haven't connected those two dots, and I'm kind of both. It's an interesting play sometimes. But yeah, I've been a DJ for 30 years, and the software stuff is within the last couple of years for me. But I've always had the software in the background, but through and through a DJ for 30 years. So.
So I put up here on the screen right now. Simple Systems, events, retail, white labels, and also a full-on integration with Crate Hackers. So if you ever have any clients who are sending you tons of lists or event dates, and you're just trying to keep it all put together, Simple Systems will do that for you. Choose your destination. Simple will simply put it together for
Simplify your life.
you. I think you're already a lifetime member. If not, we'll pass this on to somebody else.
I would love to give it off to somebody else that would love to be a lifetime member, because I'm telling you right now. So funny story. I was just telling, who was I telling? Oh, Demand. I was just telling Demand. We were out to dinner before. Crate Hackers, and I always give Crate Hackers the number one gold star for me, because you guys are the ones that actually help put Simple on the map. During COVID, and hands down, during COVID, I signed up for Crate Hackers as a DJ, with had nothing to do with Simple. And then poking around Crate Hackers, I found an integration idea that I thought would be pretty cool to do with Simple. And I remember I reached out to a couple people that worked for you at the time, and eventually they got me up to you to introduce. And you were the first person to give a nobody and no software name a shot, and I'll ride or die with it. So.
At the same time, you're also that person who taught me what it's like to be a true New York negotiator. you were relentless, and that was a beautiful thing. You taught me a lot over the course of this crate hacking, how to introduce myself to people I don't know, how to shake hands with people who I want to level up with, and you did that.
You know what it is? It's something in New York. And anybody that you sit down with, ask them the same thing. There's something about New York. It's like something I've always told my wife. It's never a no until you've tried every possible solution, right? Yeah. And it's like what I've always asked for, and what you gave me is just give me the chance. Yeah. Don't get me the job. Yeah. Get me the interview. And someone got me the interview with you. I didn't want someone to say, "Oh yeah, I'll talk to Aaron. Aaron will hook it up." I didn't want that. I said, "Introduce me to Aaron. Let me talk to Aaron. Get me the interview, and let me speak my truth, Aaron. And if it works out, it does."
That is something we all need to pick up and take on in everyday life, even if you're not in New York. Brian, Simple Systems, one's in the chat. How y'all doing, chat? Where we at? Hey, Nick Nystrom, you still kicking it with us? Oh, hold on. Has nobody requested 50 Cent in the club yet? No one? DJ Sick Miller did. Sick Miller has added that. That's a good song choice. Yo, Sick Miller. That's pretty amazing. Who do we got? Come on up. Come on, Anthony. Anthony's with us, hanging out.
What's up?
How are you, my friend?
Good.
How far did you travel to get here tonight?
About a half hour.
Too shabby, not too shabby. Why did you even decide to hang out with us, crazy hackers?
Just an opportunity to meet with other DJs, and finally something in New York City. There's never much in New York City. It's always a 2, 3, 4 hour drive to get to some kind of a meetup. So,
well, hold on. Let me ask you something. New York DJs, what's it like? Assassin, how are you? Is this a community? I mean, are New York DJs here for each other, or is it pretty cutthroat?
No, of course they are. New York DJs are here for each other. But I'm talking about things like crate hackers, things like conventions and stuff. There's never like a convention in New York. It's always, AC.
Not a lot of get-togethers.
Syracuse. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. But yeah, no, definitely. There are groups, there's organizations, there's agencies, there's a lot of DJ community here for sure.
You pop up in so many DJ communities. I see you often. What is your drive? What's your passion? Why do you keep doing what you do?
I mean, I do a very wide variety of events, from weddings to private parties to nightlife. I literally do it all, and I like the variety of events. I like to be able to go and do a nightlife spot one night and do a wedding the next. And I really think that they feed off each other. Sure. And I think that's in New York, especially, that's a place you could definitely do that.
Man. Okay. How's the music lately? You enjoying the music?
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting time for music, I think, in general, because you just never know what's going to be. You never know what song's going to come back. You never. Every night's an adventure.
We were talking earlier, 1 million songs a day.
Yeah.
What do you think about that now?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of new stuff coming out. There's also obviously DJ edits too, because you have all different. Every DJ plays the same song, but you're playing this version and that version. You know what I mean? So like everybody's favorite version of the song.
We had DJ DeVille on earlier from the Club Killers, and he was saying that we are now in the inception level of music, where we're like almost a third layer of there's the remix, and then somebody does a remix to the remix. It's almost getting to the point where it's so fragmented. I mean,
very.
How do we save dance floors? Because it's getting to be too much.
Yeah, I just think to just keep the creativity up. You know what I mean? You can't just go in there and just play your outros song, exact song. You got to dig. You got to do your homework. You got to once a week. I sit down and I have my pools. I have my Patreons. I go through it. I find different versions. I've started to make my own versions. You know what I mean? Whatever works to like keep people's attention, because the attention spans are just very small now.
Never stop creating. Never stop creating.
Never stop thinking. Never stop thinking.
We're hanging out with Anthony. We're hanging out with the hackers. What's up? What's up? Hey, Jim. I understand we have Jim hanging out with us.
Jim, and we're going to switch to your hotspot.
Well, they're making sure they get switched over and get some better signal.
Yeah, we'll switch over.
Yeah, but Jim said we're glitchy, so.
No, you're good. You're good, Jamie. I can hear you.
Are we doing okay?
Yeah. Jamie comes through shrill all the time. That's good. This is great because she can't hear me. So,
all right.
So Jamie can't
hear
anything
Anthony.
I'm saying about her.
Of course, yeah, get a song choice.
So I'm going to go with a newer one, which has been, for me, the last 6 months, the biggest song that I've played, and that's Bad Bunny, Noivo. Yes. You play that, it goes. It goes. So
good song choice. Well, thank you so much. This seat is empty. This seat is empty. Fill it. Fill it. Fill it. Come here. Come on in. How we doing? How we doing? This is the resident DJ of the Hard Rock Hotel. Introduce yourself to the hackers.
Hey, what's going on? I'm DJ BH Logic. I am the resident of the Hard Rock RT60 Lounge upstairs. Every 4 times a month, usually every first, last Saturdays and in betweens. I also do the private events here and then nightclubs all around the city.
Wow. What's parking like down here? I can only imagine just the travel, the commute, the in and out of the city. I mean, it took me almost 2 hours to even get from LaGuardia.
Man, the traffic out here is crazy because we're right by Times Square, so that like increases what it is. I will say that the one thing about being in New York is we do a lot of public transportation. So I know when I come here, because we're fully set up, fortunately, at RT60, so full booth and full setup. So I just have to show up with my USBs or my laptop. So I'm backpacking it and hopping on a train.
I've seen you DJ a couple times on that rooftop, and super smooth vibes. I wish we could have gone up there, but it's super packed up there tonight.
It's 150 covers up there. Hillary Duff is in the building.
Hillary Duff is in the building?
Yeah,
why are you all here with me? What's going on?
She's downstairs at the event downstairs. That's what I would say. There was confusion of where we were because they're all lined up downstairs.
That's crazy. We're gonna cut this party and we're gonna head downstairs.
We're going to go hang out with Hillary Duff.
So, all right. Help us build a crate. You're right here in the center of Times Square. You should know music. What's going to activate these dance floors?
And I'm gonna tell you, like an old New York track, like Funkmaster Flex is always an easy go. Somebody already put Be Faithful up there, so that's always a go. And then from Be Faithful right into the original Love Like This is always an easy go. That gets the women on the dance floor. It gives a nostalgia of the 90s, 2000s. So it always gets people moving.
He's an old soul, I can tell. He's a seasoned old soul.
43, man. I'm an old man.
Give some advice to the younger DJs out there who want to DJ in New York.
I would say practice. Practice is definitely important. Also, New York, being that New York has so many DJs in so many different lanes, it's always great to find a niche. You know, you have wedding DJs, you have event DJs, you have nightclubs, but there are so many different environments that if you want to be a person that is sought after and booked, having a niche is very, very good, because when you're looking at a pool of 200 DJs and you want Afro beats, if you have somebody that is an Afro beats DJ, you're going straight for there. So, and it's enough fluidity in the city that you can do anything out here when it comes to music.
So you just got to be top of mind. I am that Afrobeats DJ, and it's all about marketing that one lane.
Yeah, because in some environments there might only be a general flow of DJs. It might only be wedding DJs. It might be open format DJs, and that's kind of like your whole pool. Out here, think of the fact that the city is so large that the pool is so much larger. So it's harder for clients to make those choices unless they have something that's like tailored. You know, it's like, hey, I want a dance party, have a DJ that's specialized in dance. So then you dive into those crates. So you know those small cuts, you know those deep cuts, you know the dance floor fillers, and you're not kind of being inundated with trying to be everything for everybody.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the biggest fallbacks for DJs nowadays, being too much of anything. They're trying to be the Ferris Bueller of DJs, you know, where you try to fit in with all the nerds or the jocks one day. You got to be in your lane. Stay that one lane. And as repetitive as it may be, it'll pay off. I promise.
It doesn't mean to block yourself off from other things. It just means to kind of be focused in that lane, because it'll help you out when it comes to somebody actually trying to book you for that lane.
That's right. Catch them Thursday nights on the rooftop here at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Come see me.
Thanks so much, man. What's up, Jamie? How are you?
Hi. I'm
Jamie?
good.
We got some people in the chat. Got some great people in the chat who want to win some prizes courtesy of DJ Style. You want to give away?
Ooh, I'm thinking we should give something away. What do we think? One of these 1/4-inch, fully functional adapters. Who wants to win one? Who wants to win one? I'd say me, but oh no, I already have one in every color. I called somebody. All right, we're going to do ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Drop your ones. We're going to just select one. I'm going to close my eyes, even though it's his hands making moves here. I'm going to close his eyes. All right. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. Who's going to win? And stop. Who won?
That would be
DJ Bebop. I love your name. DJ Bebop. Congratulations. You're going to email dom@cratehackers.com to claim your prize. No, not Bop, Glenn. Bebop. No, Bebop. Bebop. Ba-dip-a-dap-ba-doo-bop. Let's do another one. All right, one's in the chat for the next winner. Let me not kick anything over. Lots of wires here. Homeboy over here giving it all away. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. Do you want the title of my house? Just kidding. You can't have that. And stop. Oh, yeah.
DJ
TT DJ Wee. DJ Wee! Wee!
Congratulations.
Email Tom@cratehackers.com. Congratulations to claim your prize.
Jamie's hanging out with us. We got Glenn hanging out with us. And, whoa, what's your name, good sir?
Corey.
Corey. Where are
DJ
you?
Q Bizzle, if you want.
Where are you checking in from?
The Poconos.
Man, you had to travel far to be here with us today.
That's only like 2 hours. And I do this 80 times a year, so.
Well, all right. I'm glad you made some new friends tonight.
Yeah, definitely made some new friends.
We got Sasson. We got even Steve hanging out with us. I want to talk with you guys. I mean, we got some legends in the house.
Yeah.
So help us build the best crate possible for New York.
You want one or two?
I'll take two.
All right. So I DJ on boats that are going up and down the Hudson River all the time. No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Oh, hey, we haven't even talked about Beastie Boys yet. Yes.
We'll always get it. And if you have a break and can drop the intro for Hot in Here by Nelly, that intro drags people out onto that dance floor every time.
Excellent choices.
Yep.
DJing in the New York area, in your market, differences that you're noticing here versus anywhere else?
Well, so for me, I don't get to pick my clients around here. I'm booked by a venue to do whatever events, and I get to adapt.
Okay.
So contrary to the last guy that was just sitting here, I am the epitome of open format. I make like a 45-minute crate of every genre I can find and make sure that I can substantiate that at least something for everybody. Because
You're a big people pleaser.
I could get hit with Bollywood, Arabic, new disco, top 40 EDM, classic rock, country, whatever it is. I've got to make sure that I can get that out there and do that.
What's the most comfortable lane for you? If somebody said, I wanted blank genre.
If my happy place is probably like millennial pop punk.
Millennial punk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of fun. I can go for a good solid like hour and a half just jamming out with people.
The Fallout Boys, the Blink 182s.
Yep.
Yeah?
The Killers, the Good Charlotte. Even you get a couple of those that stick around.
This brings up a good question. Who are the rock gods now? Like, who do we look? Who's our North Star? Is there anybody to replace those?
I don't think so.
Olivia.
I mean, she's really good. I've been enjoying a lot of her music, and a lot of it's like really good coming out of cocktail hour music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Just starting to build that energy.
Sure it is.
I don't know if it's at that level yet. There are those, originals, and I go see concerts at the original site of Woodstock. So like even that's got a little bit of a different effect for me. You know what I mean? Let me go see how she does up there, and then I'll let you know.
Well, I appreciate all the song choices, and I appreciate you taking the time. I'm traveling so far, nonetheless.
Well, you got other guys that drove.
We had people travel 4 hours to be with us tonight, and I want to also acknowledge the people in the chat. Nick Nystrom has gifted us so many subs tonight. Nick, honestly, I got to figure out what city you're in so I can come visit you and do a hackathon. Just a heads up.
Nick, please tell me you're in Hawaii.
We're going to be taking this to Atlanta next month.
I'm looking forward to it. I love Atlanta. We're going to get to see Dom.
And then I'm thinking the following month after that, we might head over to Minneapolis. I've never once been to the Mall of America.
I haven't either. I've never been in that area at all. Let's go.
That's the home of Austin, our other developer.
Developers there, yeah, absolutely.
plan is
Yeah.
we're just going to hit every city once a month and just build a crate for each city.
Although we might be coming back to New York a few times. This is crazy.
Honestly,
this is awesome.
I was looking at the RSVP. I'm thinking nobody's going to show up.
We got a table for 6. I'm not gonna lie. We got a table for 6. We ordered some fries. We were like, it's gonna be us and a couple of our friends, and we're just having. This is amazing. This is crazy. Thank you, guys.
Well, let's keep moving, man, because we got another half hour to go with our hackers, and some of the best to come. We got Eve and Steve hanging out with us from the Club Killers. We've got Sasson, who was hanging out with us recently over at the Hacker Hotel. Who is this?
I'm Dan. I am from New Hampshire.
Dan is from New Hampshire.
I originally was born and raised in Queens, but I live in New Hampshire now. I do clubs here when I was young. I moved out. Now I'm doing weddings and private events out in the New England area, and that's what we do now. It's a big difference.
You heard about the Crate Hackers meetup, and
Yes. Well, my day job, I'm a flight attendant, so I just jumped on a plane and I came right over.
This is the guy that traveled 4 hours.
Yeah.
What is? Help me understand. Is it a need to connect with other DJs? Is it a need to fill up your crates? What was the desire?
So the thing about Crate Hackers, everybody thinks that you're putting in new music. I see it more like reaffirming, I know what I'm doing, because these are the other songs other DJs are saying are bangers. I knew that also. And it's almost like just keep feeding into it, saying, I do know what I'm doing, and you keep going from there. It just gives you a boost.
That is a good feeling, too, because oftentimes we'll look at a playlist with a judgmental lens. We'll think, oh, I don't know, it wasn't built by me. But then sometimes you'll see like 5 or 6 other DJs, like they are right now at crateoftheweek.com, voting for songs, and you'll see like 5 other DJs vote that track up. You're like, oh, well, I felt that in my in bones to begin with.
Yeah.
So this is just sort of a good way to validate your choices.
Yes, exactly. Because you have songs in your mind that you know work, and you want to make sure, it's not just you. You're like, I'm not making that up in my head. It's real.
Well, it's so true because we are inundated with so much music, and we were talking earlier about everyone's like their algorithmic bubbles, their Spotify bubbles are all kind of garden walling them. We think that we know music when the person next door to us really is playing his own music or her music, and so it makes it challenging for a DJ.
Yeah, things have changed. When I started DJing, it was in the 90s with records, and there was genres. You were stuck in a genre. The way people are now with all the streaming and stuff, everybody listens to everything. I used to hate that growing up. Like, I listened to everything. But you know what? Now they do. You can play hip-hop as much as you can EDM, as a rock song, and people will know it. You're not just stuck. So it's all types of music.
Have you looked at a teenager's Spotify playlist?
Yeah, it's like manic.
It used to be like we would hang out with the rappers or the rockers, but now it's just like
now it's everything. You have to know it all now.
Yeah, Queen is right next to Kendrick.
Exactly. And then the mashups that people are doing now, like they're just putting 2 different genres, and you know what? That fills up the dance floor in 2 different ways. You have the older crowd remembering that mashup. You have the newer crowd remembering the new song, and it just blows up. Yeah.
Add a couple songs to the crate, my friend.
The one I'm thinking about is Rihanna, We Found Love. It's got a double build-up there, instant. So it builds up, and then you just go from there. You just go into a full EDM set, and it's one you could just drop. So if you want to get out of a format, boom, you shop into Rihanna. Yep. Everybody knows it.
Instant 128 classic, and it still feels so good every time you hear it. Yeah, I agree. You added that to the crate, did you?
Yes, I did.
All right, everyone head over to crateoftheweek.com and add your song as well. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you. Where is Even Steve? Get over here. We're hanging out live at the Hard Rock Hotel, Times Square. Even Steve has been on a hackathon with us before, and I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm going to whisper this to you so nobody else hears this. Yours was one of the best hackathons I've ever had a chance to experience.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that.
Run it back. What were you doing last time for the audience that weren't there?
So I was breaking down a showcase set that I'd done for, I forget which conference, but it was a lot of word plays, a lot of tone plays, a lot of like quick left turns, some tricky stuff. And it was a good time.
I want this guy back. I want him back for a nice breakdown because he'll certainly help you out with really unique transitions. Even Steve is in New York. I didn't even put that together. I had no idea you were even from here.
Yeah, man, I'm not from here. I moved here like 2 years ago, and I like didn't make any announcement or anything. It's just kind of like you find out when you find out.
Where from? Where did you move?
Wisconsin.
Whoa!
Yeah, man.
What's that like?
What's Wisconsin like? What's moving?
Well, moving to New York from Wisconsin.
I mean, it's cool, man. It's a cool place to be a DJ. There's a lot of gigs. There's a lot more music you can play out here depending on the room. It's been a fun move.
Did you see any things that you would advise other DJs? Like if you were to start over again, coming back to New York, mistakes that they could avoid. It's a big city, man. It's really intimidating.
So rather than like mistakes, I would say one of the biggest things you want to do is like build a network out there and make sure you know people in the market you're going to move to, and that you super over prepare that. Because I made sure I knew a lot of people. I kind of had to lay the land. I knew where the different areas are, where the venues were I could play at. And then I moved. And it was.
So you did your research, you made your friends, you roommates and all that, or are you here on your own?
I moved out here with my girlfriend.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So easy.
And she had to build her network, and man, I'm just trying to push. Honestly, I'm a small town kid. I'm a small town kid, and I've always thought to myself, New York was that North Star. And if you can get there, you can get anywhere. And to see you actually do it,
it's wild, man. Yeah, coming from a town of like 3,000 people growing up, so it's a lot of contrast, but it's chill, man. It's been a fun place to be a DJ. I like it.
Where will we see you next in New York? Where are your venues?
Where are we going to be at next? I'll probably be at No Flex. I'm there a lot. I do 205 pretty often. But I have to take a look at the calendar to see. I'm at a bunch of spots.
Well, save some time on that calendar for an upcoming hackathon. Before you leave, add a song to the crate. Even Steve.
Oh, what's the crate? What's the crate?
It's East Coast crate, New York, any song that just activates the dance floor in 2026. What's a song that just, moves people?
Song that activates the dance floor in 2026. I'd say a new song that I've seen really popping off lately, especially around here, has been Stateside, Pink Pantheress.
Yes.
And the Zara Larson version.
Mm-hmm. We haven't talked about a lot of new music. Let's cover a few tracks of 2026. I that one is huge.
Yes, sir.
T.I.'s coming back.
Oh yeah, that new T.I. That's fire, man. I like that.
T.I.'s going hard. Any New York artists to keep an eye
on? What's the guy from the Lower East Side? Somber.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was getting a lot of good remixes. Well, you can find his edits on Club Killers, and you can see him on an upcoming hackathon. This is Even Steve, and I'm so happy you took the time to join us.
It's great talking about it.
Appreciate it, man. Glenn, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oh my gosh, we got another 15 minutes left. I got a few more.
This is what a night.
Look at all these hackers. Spin Diesel, Assassin, you're up next. Tap the banger button.
The banger button is just amazing. Like I said earlier, it's your co-pilot for DJing. If you haven't checked it out, you need to download it. We've got a new version coming out probably tomorrow. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. You can do Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal crate matching for all the crates that are in Crate Hackers, along with all of our charts. So if you get asked for a crazy genre, something that you're not used to playing, pull that crate up, hit it with the banger button, and you've got hundreds of songs to choose from. Some that would be in your library. If they're not in your library, they're on Tidal. They're on whatever streaming service you use, and it is fully integrated with Serato Virtual DJ coming very soon.
You used to work
right there.
Right over there.
Right there. So funny story. I had a great little office out there with a great view of Times Square, and then they built this stupid hotel, which is this hotel right here, and it blocked my view, and I had to leave. It was the best view ever.
That was the craziest scenario, getting to know you. Here he is, one of the guys who's an original crate hacker, realizes that the software needed some help, so he comes along and decides to help us out. But all the while, you're traveling into town, and you're doing weddings and parties. And why did you even find time for it?
Because you know what, it filled a gap at a time when I think we all needed something else, right? I think Crate Hackers, forget the software, forget the anything about it. It was a community that was needed at the right time. And the people that I've met that are now family, you know, you guys and people like her, people have just become, not you, anyone else but you. No, but I mean, this community's become like something to really kind of hang my hat on it. And I've always wanted to, like, right before COVID, it was like, what am I here? Like, what's my legacy? Right? I don't have kids. It's just kind of me and my wife and my dog, and that was really it. And this came along, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just do this. And it's become my entire life. It's not even a part of my life anymore.
I don't know if I told you this, but I was in Vegas last month.
I was with you.
You were with me.
Yep.
But you were a part of this conversation. Some guy walked up to me and he said, I'm a lifetime member. I dropped $1,000 to be a member, and I don't even use your software. And I was like, why?
I hear that.
But why? And he's like, because you're cool.
Yeah.
You're just cool. You're a cool community. I like hanging with like-minded individuals. So forget about the software. Forget about the awesome tools. Yeah. It's music that is just a fun topic to talk about with other people.
Yeah, it's the first place where I feel like where it's not just a Facebook community. It's a real community. Like these people, I'm not kidding when I said some of these people have become my best friends in the entire world. Yeah. And it we do this, obviously, we created a business out of it, but that's not what we're doing it for. We're doing it for two reasons. Community is to really kind of spread the word and just, build a cohesive, friendly community, because that didn't exist before, especially in this industry, right? And then the other reason is just like to kind of hone our technical skills, right? This guy who never programmed a thing in his life programmed Crate of the Week. Like, we literally sat in a room. And this guy who always wanted to program would sit there, listen to me at night doing ASMR at 3:00 in the morning, which was awkward, by the way. Glenn, tell me more, right? So I'd be talking through code, and you could just see him kind of dozing in and out, like he was really into it. And he's like, I want to code.
I do.
And this guy, we just sat down in Huntington, which is my hometown, about 2 hours, an hour and a half or so from here, and you learn to code in 3 days. And it was a beautiful thing. And now we're using your tools. Dom has learned. Like, it's just, if I look back 5-6 years ago and we started this thing, if this thing failed tomorrow, it's still a success, because I've got.
It will never fail.
As well, it's it's the relationships that we've built, the legacy. Like I feel like there's a legacy for all of us now.
It's a bigger purpose.
It's a bigger thing than just one of us.
It really is. I'd like to think so too.
Yeah.
And we definitely are trying to spread that love here in New York. But hey, listen, we're going to come to you as well. Whatever market you're in, we're going to do our best to try and connect. And I think that was the whole point of bringing Glenn on, is because he's realizing it's more than just code and ones and zeros. It is the people behind him who he can now put into his phone and call, and they can be there at a moment's notice. They can fill in for him when he needs a replacement, or just a buddy to be there when there's a need. So listen, that's us for you. We are the Crate Hackers, and we're not done yet. We're still hacking. We got Sasson coming in next year. Sasson, join us, buddy. And listen, everyone, head over to crateoftheweek.com. We have not shown this yet. Crateoftheweek.com is where we are building a New York crate. And right now in the lead, the number one song is Empire State of Mind. Is that a surprise?
Hey, how you guys doing?
How you doing, Sasson?
I'm doing great.
Last time I saw you, you were ripping it up at the Hacker Hotel in Nashville.
Yeah, that was a great time.
So, I sometimes have to put an avatar with a name or a name with a place. I didn't even know that you were living in New York. Or do you?
I live in New Jersey. Yeah. So not too far from here.
Fantastic. Glad you're here.
Do I have to hold this? Or okay.
Break down your style for somebody who has not seen your reels or your performances. There's something different about it.
Yeah, you could say that. So my current setup is Pioneer DDJ XZ. So regular 4-channel, very similar to CDJ and DJM 900 mixer. But I add 2 Rain 12s on the side, and I do 2 Pioneer XP2s. So I do 4 decks, and I use Serato, but I do 4 decks with stems.
So, man, talk about your writer. I can only imagine if you went on tour. You're bringing samplers, turntables, CDJs, all to a performance. So you're stemming and you're sampling. How many years did it take for you to get that down to where you could confidently say you could get out and perform?
Ooh. I mean, I'm going to be real. I don't even know if I can say I could confidently go do like 2 hours of that even. So, I mean, lately it's just been coming up with like 30-minute blocks.
Okay.
So last year I performed at DJ Assemble, and that was the first time I actually did a 4-deck set live.
Okay.
So I've always just been used to doing it at home. So
okay.
that was a bit of a challenge for me because.
So the advice you would have for some people would be break it down into performance chunks, 30 minutes. Yeah, and just focus on that. For how many times did you practice that 30 minutes?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even just like a 5-minute chunk, just to get it perfect, like even one time.
Yeah.
Hours.
It seems so flawless to me. When I saw you perform at the Hacker Hotel, I mean, you got so many buttons to push.
Thank you. I didn't feel like it was flawless, but I try my best.
You keep it up because I think you definitely have something unique going for you. And of course, your song choices, we gotta get a little bit of his flavor. We're gonna add an East Coast song choice. I don't know if you got caught up onto what we're doing here, but we're building a crate and we're adding songs. You can see right now, just Nick Clark just downvoted a song, and A just added in the club a minute ago. Creator just added Be Faithful. Was there a song that you wanted to add? Maybe an East Coast flavor?
Let me see what's in there now. I mean, I feel like they took all the songs I would normally put in this. Right? Yeah.
Running out of options.
Solid. Yeah, I am running out of options.
Well, give it some thought and head over to createoftheweek.com. Everyone else can head over to createoftheweek.com as well. And
on top of my head, yeah. Pop Smoke, Dior.
Pop Smoke. We haven't even discussed that yet. Yes, that's definitely an ad. Drop it into the playlist for us. Sasson, will you be back for us for the hackathon and maybe the Hacker Hotel? Awesome. Thank y'all for hanging with us. Let's see what's going on in the chat. We'll hang out for another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes. What up, Dom? I'm glad you're here, buddy. How are you, Dom? Minor Music DJ. Sir Nick, what up? How are you? We're still live. You were the first person to show up. You were here at 6 p.m.
I was here at 5. I had to be the first in the door to get this deal of a lifetime.
Tell them what you won. What did you get?
The lifetime Crate Hackers membership playlist for everything you can dream of from 80s, 90s to today. Car shows, you name it. Yes, quinceaneras. My goodness, from proms.
This guy was shot out of a cannon since 5 p.m. this afternoon. No, and you're not even from here. Where are you from?
I'm from Central Pennsylvania. So there are no clubs where I'm from at all. I can only play dive bars and weddings, but I give it all I got, and everybody wants me, and there's not enough of me to go around. But I still I want to be the best, and I can do that with my help from my friend Aaron here, who always keeps me on top of the game.
And you're a dad DJ, is that right? You also you have kids?
Yes, I've got 3 kids who have me playing more K-pop than I've ever have, but they're teaching me what it takes to stay relevant.
So what is it like being a DJ dad and holding on to relevancy? I mean, small town, you got kids, you still got to stay hip.
And that's how I love playing oldies that are re-drummed and mixed well. And I love throwbacks, and that really is my favorite. So I don't have trouble doing that. But it is trouble. For me, I kind of feel like every time I play a song, I burn it, and I want to be brand new every playlist. And that's why your playlist helped me reconstruct from the beginning every time.
Well, thank you. So you get tired of your own playlist, is what you say. You get burnt out on tracks for a while.
If I've heard it, they've heard it, which isn't true. No one listens to music as much as the DJ does, but yet, we want to be so fresh for ourselves.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like if I was a comedian, I'd get tired of my own jokes. I'd really be in trouble.
I like the same people, serving up food here. Same recipes, same ingredients all the time. It gets boring, right?
Right.
Yeah, but we have the option to change it up and add new flavor to it. So, yeah.
Infinite amount of songs these days. There's no reason we can't keep bringing it show after show after show.
Ain't that the truth? Well, add a song to our New York crate. What's it going to be?
Okay, this is the New York list. I didn't know how many left turns you had in this mix. So I was going to say like the Ramones Blitzkrieg Bop. The Ramones, a punk band from New York. Let's go all the way in another direction. And, the crowd responds to that well. Everybody knows that. Hey, ho, let's go. You got that. It's in kids' movies now. That would be my pick.
Epic song choice. Epic hacker. I'm glad you're here. Hang out with us. We're going to do a big group photo in Times Square in about 5 minutes. Anyway, y'all hang out with us. We're going to do a big group photo in Times Square. And we got 5 more minutes left. Our hackathon. Head over to crateoftheweek.com. I got a few more people who... Come on, get in here, Demand. DJ Demand. Stick around. I got a special announcement for all of you hanging out with us.
All right.
As Demand gets his seat, I want to say what's up to Nick. We got TT DJ, the winner of the necklaces earlier. We got Sig Miller. And here's a regular on our hackathon, DJ Demand.
What's up, everybody? I'm so excited. I just needed a seat. I've been walking around the city all day. Beautiful day. I got here early. I'm walking around Central Park. I'm just being a tourist for the
Y'all
day.
had yourself an earthquake earlier today. Did you hear about that?
I wouldn't have. I'm sure it was like a subway going by for here. You don't even know. An earthquake can happen in New York City. You just go about your day. You don't have no idea.
Well, that was it. Everybody was out and about, and I think that's what caused a lot of the plates to shift because there was more people on the road in New York today than.
I had no idea.
So that's how long did it take for you to get into town?
I ended up taking the train, and it's like 45 minutes. We're Central Jersey, so.
So you were talking earlier. You work in Jersey, but sometimes you will make the trip into town, but for very unique and special events. Tell us about a few that you've done.
Yeah, I mean, from time to time, we will do a corporate event or a wedding in the city, but to get our bands in here, we're a Jersey-based company, so we usually stay there. We do have a couple of accounts that we do in the city. The biggest one is probably SNL.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, so our company, SCE, every weekend that they have a live show, one of us, whoever's off, we switch and we go in, we entertain the audience. It takes about an hour and a half for the audience to get there, go through security, sign in, get their passes, and then get called up to the show. So we get there, we entertain them for an hour and a half while that's going on. They go up to the show, rehearsal show, and then we do it all over again a second time for the 11:30 main show.
That's amazing. So in relation to where you are from the stars, how close are you from?
Right. So we're not in the studio like that. We're right before they go into the studio. Okay. So we see some of like I don't want to say B-list, but like the people that don't have their own green room. Sure. We'll see some of them. I was DJing one day and I look up and there's like my Peloton instructor sitting right in front of me. But no, sometimes there's like friends of the guests, the people there. But the coolest stuff is like when we get to go upstairs and like we'll eat dinner in the cafeteria and run into Michael Che. I ran into Ed Sheeran in the parking garage underneath and stuff like that. So it's exciting. It's New York City. It's hurry up and wait. It's you never know what's going to happen. But I'm a bigger comedy fan than I am music fan. So for me, I'm just love being in the building.
Comedy fan. So you have you ever been on stage doing any stand-up comedy?
Absolutely not.
No?
I found a hobby that I'm not working and I can just enjoy as a fan, and I want to keep it that way. I want nothing to do with the comedy world.
Fair enough. But he is a funny guy nonetheless. So cool. I'm glad you're here. Help me build a New York crate. Help me build some songs that just embody this town.
All right. I want to, but since we're so close and I'm a Jersey guy, can I add some Jersey in?
You absolutely can.
I got my Soprano shirt on already. I'm Jersey, and everywhere I go, the weddings, the bars, Fetty Wap is a banger.
Yes.
Whether it's 679 or Trap Queen, either one, you could take your pick. But, it's good in the weddings at the throwback sets, and it still goes off at a bar or club.
Good song choices.
North Jersey, yeah.
New Jersey versus New York. Who's better?
There's no versus. It's all kind of we're close enough to the city where we definitely take their kind of persona with us, but yet we'll still have our own culture. There's a whole Jersey club culture of like a different.
Is there a rivalry of any sort?
I don't think so myself. I mean, we kind of just stay to ourselves.
It's so funny you mentioned. I'm trying to dig in because I ask this question a lot. I'm seeing less and less of the snobbiness in DJing. Remember when you and I grew up, we were in the 2000s, 2010s, DJs were really hiding their music and really gatekeeping. I feel, especially with us being around and the Crate Hackers, I'm seeing a lot more open-mindedness.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much music coming out, and every week there's another remix and stuff like that. Like, you know, if I hear something good, I want to share it with people, and I you know, I'm like, okay, cool, I already played it, you know, and chances are now with the internet, like if somebody finds it in another state, what do I care if they're playing it or not? I'm happy to help out, and you know, I find those, like, you know, I do my 3-4 a.m. like you know, crawls through the internet to try to find some random artist that has like 2,000 views and that has a crazy remix, and then I go down that. But like, I love doing that.
That reminds me of those 4 a.m. deep dives. You ever like download a few songs at 4 a.m. and you're like, that song sounds so good, but then you wake up at 10 a.m. and hear it again, you're like, no.
Oh, that's it. I'll put together a set or a routine on internal mode, you know, like, because it's quiet, I got my headphones in, and then the next day I go and I take my laptop, I put it on my turntables, and I'm like, what was I thinking?
Doesn't even work. DJ Demand.
One more thing I want to point out.
Please, yes.
This is not really song related, but music related. I think the styles of DJing, obviously these days they blend a little bit more, but there is a New York style that I've noticed that I think is like, I remember from back on the day, the Funkmaster Flex on the radio. New York DJs, especially when you're talking about radio or bar or club DJs, you don't have to blend every song. You could drop the song on the one. You could stop the music and yell something into the microphone. You could do the Funkmaster Flex had the bomb every time, you know. But like, you know, a lot of the New York City like residents, like the guys that are doing all the nightclubs here, like a lot more mic work than I find in other parts of the country.
Just cold dropping it in.
And drop it in the song, or at least even if you're not talking on the mic, just dropping it on the one. What's it? The Freeway. Is that the song?
I know.
Like, you throw that song on the one. Like, there's so many like Pharrell songs where you drop it like right where it starts, or a Jay-Z song. Like,
not every song has to be mixed.
Not every song has to be, you know, perfectly blended with an intro, outro edit. I think that there's room for different ways to mix.
I feel like we feel like we want to justify getting paid for our craft. And we feel like if we push play, that just cheapens the. But at the same time, audience doesn't give a damn.
Yeah, I mean, we all know song selection trumps everything else that we're doing. And yeah, the DJs care about scratching or mixing or blending or mixing in key. All that stuff is great. But at the end of the day, you got to have a good set list, which is what we're doing right here.
Listen to this man, DJ Demand, hanging out with us.
All right.
Appreciate y'all. Whoa, look it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Let's check in with DJ Jim, see how the crowd's doing, and I'm going to take this whole crew out to Times Square for a group photo. Jim, dude, that was so fun.
Yeah, that was
how are you,
awesome.
buddy?
Oh, doing good. We got quite the storm hitting here, so I got to log off soon before my power goes out. But
okay, your power's going out
shortly. You guys are having fun. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, chat. Great hanging with you guys. Chat is loving it. Lots of great feedback talking about watching some of these. Man, everyone loves Sasson. Make sure you tell Sasson he's getting a lot of love from the chat.
A lot of fans there for sure.
All of us can't wait to see Sasson again for sure.
You got it. Well, Jim, thanks for holding it down. Be safe. Appreciate you. And we'll see you all in Atlanta 1 month from now. Drop a 1 in the chat for our crew. Drop a 1 in the chat for Glenn Renda. Drop a 1 in the chat for all the hackers. Thank y'all for
Awesome.
Hey DJ, you know that panic when a crowd's waiting and you can't find that one song you swore you had? Yeah, that ends today. Your music's everywhere. Different folders, hard drives, record pools, unfinished crates. It's total chaos. And when it's showtime, chaos kills confidence. Meet Crate Hackers, the first DJ community built to organize, optimize, and inspire your DJ library. We don't just dump files in a folder. We help you build set-ready crates, organized by BPM, key, energy, and proven crowd reaction. You can walk into any gig and know you've got the right song for any moment. Over 100,000 DJs inside the movement. Wedding DJs, club DJs, radio DJs, festival DJs, all using the same system that keeps their set tight, fresh, and perfectly timed. Every week we host live hackathons where you join in, you build a themed playlist together, and walk away with a fresh, fully sorted crate. No guesswork, no burnout. You'll stop wasting hours prepping. You'll rediscover music you forgot you loved. This isn't about playing more songs. It's about playing the right ones at the right time, every single night. Here's what you'll get when you join. The curated Crate Vault. Thousands of pre-built crates sorted by BPM, key, and energy. Your crate health dashboard. See what your library is missing and fix it fast. DJ community access. Network, swap ideas, and get real feedback from pros. Export tools. One click to drop into Serato, Rekordbox, and more. That's over $1,000 worth of curation and tools that you're getting for less than the price of one bar tab a month. Join now for just $30 a month. Or save with a full year for $297. That's like getting 2 months for free. Pick your plan below and start your first crate today. Because music organization shouldn't be your problem. It should be your superpower. Join in the next 24 hours and you're going to get our DJ Starter Pack, including exclusive crates from Nick Spinelli, the AI-powered duplicate cleaner tool, direct ties with your favorite record pools, including Direct Music Service, Late Night Record Pool, and more. Your crowd deserves your focus, not your file search. Join Crate Hackers now and make your music library work for you, not against you. If you don't feel organized, inspired, or confident behind the decks, we will refund every penny, no questions asked. You became a DJ to move people, not fight folders. So stop scrolling and start spinning. Your perfect crate is waiting inside.